Hi guys, and welcome to the War of Two Suns, a 5e Dungeons and Dragons campaign. And here is our dungeon master, Dallin.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to our 42nd?
Yes.
42nd. Yay, I finally got one right. Tonight is our continuation of our guest stars. Unfortunately, one of them will not be able to play tonight due to sickness and assisting a coworker. Fallen, if you're out there listening, hello. Other than that, we have our other guest star, Nibs, who is playing our Leonin Orimos.
Roar.
More.
Roar?
For before further introductions, quick disclaimer: all art used in this campaign belongs to the internet, except for our lovely player tokens. We don't take any rights to them and such. As for our player tokens, have been designed by our very own Jyinxx. Second disclaimer: after this session, we will be taking a break mid-July, so there will not be a session on the 20th to be dated as such. So there will be another tiny little pause so we can bring back some other players. And now I would like to introduce our cast, starting from the left.
I am Mira, a tiefling sorceress.
Turtle Druid.
Edgar the Kenku Rogue.
Ormos the Leonin Barbarian.
Alright, and with that, let us continue on with our recap of the War of Two Suns. Last time when we left our party, it has been a few days since the Ironman has now occupied Pilgrim Passage. Oromos and his companion, I forgot Fallen character's name, oh no, 1 second. Casil, have been hired as legionnaires for the Ironman Kingdom forces for the front lines. They were tasked to co-op with Fontel, head of the Thieves Guild of the Merchant Bank clans of the Neutral Territory. Ormos managed to meet the party at the tavern, got plastered, and then went on to a discussion in the Great Halls. They have managed to get their job as Ega, imposing herself as Genevera at the time, has received secret orders as well. It is now midday, and the party has also met up with some of Fontel's other family members. A unique stack of characters upon which would they be able to get along, or will there be some heated tension? And apparently my music does not want to play right now, pardon me.
Yeah, I noticed it's kind of quiet.
Yeah.
There we go.
Area.
As you guys are leaving the guild hall, you notice that the other three went on ahead without you. Casil, not feeling too well after drinking so much, decided to head back to the tavern. Oramos, she pretty much is slurring and slumbering a bit that she could barely spoke, but you understood her condition. And she has also left you with the task of earning them earning both the pay for this assignment. Ega, you are the last to leave the building as Omek has decided to come back with you guys. He was feeling down last session, mostly due to some pastry incidents. But after a quick nature break, it managed to pass through his system. So Omek is now feeling better. Yay!
Hooray!
As for Asilla, you notice that Stork is not around to watch over you at this point.
Yay.
So, what do you do? What do you four decide to do?
So, question. Something that's been bothering me. What's going on with these, petty little foot soldiers over here in this mine?
Oh, wouldn't you like to tell them? Oh, since I technically wasn't there, as she gestures to Edgar and Omek.
Are we in the mine up there?
The mine. You know, where all the kobolds happened.
Oh, yeah. That did happen.
Well, he's
I
asking.
floated the bullet.
So what happened was everybody got in a little caravan and decided they were going to go take care of the trouble that was going on there. And they took out some bullet, which was a dreaded monster, and found out the mine was infested with kobolds. And they all ran, because there were several, instead of trying to take it out.
I mean, they did blow up part of the mine.
Details.
Is there any money to be made over there?
I wouldn't know. We could go check, but I mean, I myself would like to go over here, and she's gonna point in a random direction. I'm going to leave. You guys have a great day, and she's just gonna start trying to leave the party. No one's gonna try to stop her.
I'd go well, yeah. Oh, I'm too zoomed out. That's not the
Scylla,
lead.
as you do your best to try to convince the party that you have other business to do, you then feel a slight feathery hand touch your cloak.
Now, what? Can't you see I'm busy?
You know Stork won't let you do that.
I didn't see Stork.
You know, he knows what you're up to most of the time.
But he's not here. And so
Doesn't mean he's not here. He does seem to have that sort of thing.
yeah, no, I'm just going to leave. You can go back with the turtle and the lion and go have, an animal quest of your own. I'm going to go and get back with my group. The real group.
As you start to hear a voice in your head, a message from Stork spell, and it says, Asilla, if you wander out the city, I will fly there and bring you back myself. This time, I will put you in a cage.
Ah. Fine. She'll just kind of sit over here and just stand on the outskirts of the group, like with their arms crossed and just kind of angry.
She's having a moody
Welcome
day.
back. How was your adventure?
Oh, she's glaring daggers at you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Lost a bit of money at the
good
gambling
adventure.
tables, eh?
Who are you? Why are you? I don't know how Mira puts up with you all.
Okay, so for me, I'm feeling like my coin purse is a little light, and I'm in the mood to make some money. What say you?
If anyone would like to roll a history check, advantage, or I can pretty much remind you of the task that you guys are given.
Oh, it's to find Sylvia.
No.
That's part of it. That's a separate thing. The other thing was to find people that would be against Ironman. But I'll
As
just go ahead.
as a reminder from last time, Sylvia, if she is spotted, she is to be reported to the Ironman authorities. Most likely alive. Dead if necessary. That's just one of the bounties that has been claimed at this point. However, Ega, you were told to meet up with a contact somewhere out of the Pilgrim Passage.
Wait, outside of the town? Wow.
It's not too far. You've been given instructions and such.
Just down the road, like all those boss weapons.
You guys are supposed to find contacts from the Bucket Bandits.
Well, I guess we could go do that. I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry, Dallin.
No, it's fine. It was like the very last thing we talked about.
Ah, yes. I owe them a favor.
Actually, I believe this is a good idea. If my memory is correct, I think we totally should go find the Bucket Bandits.
So, was there anything you guys wanted to go shop or do before meeting up with the intel?
Let's see.
I'm good.
I don't have enough, so I'm good right now.
Do you have anything you want to do, Nibs?
What's the
Um,
nibble on?
Eka, you were given money.
Yes. I have 590 gold. Actually, 600 technically. But Ega doesn't have enough for things.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. So, no one else wants to go any shopping or do an investigation or...
Does Omek want pastries?
No. Roman constitutes a saving throw the moment he mentions pastry at this point.
Oh no. Dave?
The sigh, I'm rolling.
Ah.
I'm here.
There we go.
Constitution.
Oh no.
Your stomach starts to gargle and growl the moment it hears the word pastries.
Oh lord, the turtle.
Mike will tug on Mira's on her shirt. Can we stop for pastries?
No,
Don't touch-
you're not hungry for it. You feel nauseated about it.
Mike doesn't know the difference, and
Don't touch me. Oh, sorry.
Omic looks a different shade of green at this point.
How much of those did you have to eat?
Couple?
And what's a couple?
More than one? Because you can never have just one.
Oh, Lord. Alright, how are we gonna track down these bucket bandits? And I'm just gonna completely ignore Omek wanting more pastries.
Well, I'm new here, so is there anyone in town that may or may not have contact with them?
You were given instructions to meet up with the client, or like the inside man.
The informant. Yeah.
So you have the address to meet up with the informant.
Am I supposed to bring them with me?
Yes.
I'm supposed to bring everyone else with me?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I go just then start heading that way with them.
Where are we going?
That's why the other three went off to go find anyone who was trying to recruit bucket bandits. But you were given specific instructions to go meet with this informant about it.
The other three you mean as in the people that already work with Fontel?
Yes.
But I am to bring my party with to meet the informant.
Yes.
Okay. I get just points in that direction that way.
Is this like a natural instinct bird thing?
Yeah, how do you know where we're going?
You'll see.
I'm not going anywhere unless you explain this. Mira might
I
trust
will.
you, but I don't.
Well, I mean, Stork might let you come with me.
Okay, I guess that's a good enough reason.
Right, so Ega, I need you to roll me a survival check.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. You do manage to save enough time trying to go to location. You know it's somewhere located to the southern area of Pilgrim Passage. Do you all try to get a cart or you travel by foot?
How far is it?
Just down the road.
According to Edgar, that's what she says, but
Just down the road.
the informant itself is in a lodging just outside of Pilgrim Passage.
Are you gonna tell us where
I
we're
have no
going?
idea.
Oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I have no idea how far away that is.
Just down the road.
Well, I guess if the bird knows where we're going and is choosing to walk, I don't have any reason to argue with that.
I guess.
In that case, as you guys begin to walk through the town and such, just seeing all the troops and all the people gather, you then come across a blockade by a couple of troops. They seem to have replaced the local watch. And one of them stops and is like, hold it. Where are you
Yep.
all going?
It's out
I'll.
Hello? I'm speaking to you.
I'm just gonna look at Edgar and be like, you're
I
the
think
one who knows where we're going.
It's a little lodge right outside the town.
Don't suppose you have any papers or permits to actually go out?
We need one to leave now?
I'm going to step forward and show my Legionnaire contract.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. And at the point, the guard starts to like straighten himself up a bit. I do apologize. I didn't know you were on a mission.
I'm gonna look him up and down, like I'm examining like his form, like of attention and his uniform.
Roll me a perception check. This guard looks as though he's just a normal grunt. He has a saber on his side and a flintlock pistol on his left. He looks as though he's fresh onto the battlefield, like he was just recently came out of the academy.
I'm going to pull his saber from its sheath and kind of use my thumb.
You reach for his weapon.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I reach for it.
The moment you reach for it, he then takes a step back. So, what are you doing?
Spot inspection.
Spot inspection.
Oh yes, you didn't hear of this? This is when we come around and make sure you're doing your job.
Seeing as how I have to rely on you green ears in battle, I like to know from time to time that the weapons that may or may not be assisting me in battle are well kept.
Alright, Ormus, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Can he have advantage since I'm backing him up?
No.
Okay, I tried.
The guard pretty much looks at you. Sir, our weapons are all kept apart. I was just saying, you could go past. There's no need to touch my arm. I mean,
As he's fumbling, I'll be like, "All right, easy, son. Don't piss your pants."
Right. Carry on. And you begin to see him just walk away fast, and then the other two just start laughing at him. Like, they're not loud laughing, but like, Alright. As you guys are starting to travel out on foot.
Small move.
One of the benefits of being the quote-unquote dirty Ironman. Not that I owe them any allegiance, they are just free with their coin.
I'm seeing more and more potential with this Aruman kingdom than I originally thought. And then she's just gonna smile and continue walking.
Did you just say as Aruman?
It is Aruman.
Ironman.
Ironman. Well, she's gonna call it Aruman because she's.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's.
I was just making sure you meant that on purpose or not.
Oh, I did.
What a funny way of saying it.
Well, it's.
Aruman.
It is Evil Mira, as I like to call it.
You guys travel for a couple hours on foot, and
Just down the road.
you continue on. As you begin to look around, you notice that there are less buildings at the point, and you see just more mountains and cliff sides with snow tracks and such. And then, Edga, you finally manage to see like a cut-off passage that leads to what seems to be a house.
I assume that's the house I need to go to then.
Yep.
That then goes down the narrow passageway.
Right. And I need you guys to put your tokens right here.
Oh,
Wrong
that's the
token.
wrong token, actually.
No, future
Yeah.
Omic here.
I don't
Future Omic.
have Evil Mirror token.
Hold on one second. I'll bring her in. There we go.
Thank you.
So yeah, you guys travel on foot, and you finally see this house. Ega, this is the exact spot. We'll go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh, I scrolled on too much down the attributes. Has everyone rolling perception?
You are. You were told before you were to head out to meet with this informant that there would be a telltale sign. There was supposed to be like a scarf hanging off of something, and right on top where the chimney is, you see the scarf flattering about in the wind.
Oh, this is the place. Right, like I said, right down the road.
You can also tell that there are people inside.
We better get going.
Remind me to never to trust this bird's sense of distance.
Oh, I know. We should have gone.
Right down the road.
A couple miles is not right down the road.
Did we turn at all? Onto a different road before getting here?
Well, let's go.
Right. You guys are free to move around on the map as you wish, and I will let you know when something occurs.
I say we go try to get inside. It's rather cold. So, who is this person that you've dragged us halfway across the map to see, Edgar?
Well, this isn't right halfway across the map. That would be a much further distance.
You know what I mean.
I don't think you do.
Lord.
Is there a door on the side?
Yeah.
Yes, there is a front door.
Where?
Right here.
Okay, we can always see the roof.
Well, yes, because you guys haven't gone in yet.
I mean, we will see the side of the house still.
Well, Edgar, why don't you go and...
I get just knocks on the door.
Oh, okay, there isn't a special way. Okay.
You begin to knock on the door. And then you hear some footsteps, like, clamoring about and everything. And then you hear a shout, just a minute!
Can I use perception to see if I can hear how many footsteps?
Go ahead. It seems to be one individual. And then you see him open up the door. Yes, can I help you?
Yes, I'm here to meet someone here.
And, who are you supposed to meet?
Depends on who told you was coming here. Either an Ega or a Genevera.
I'm sorry, who?
I was sent by Fontel.
I have no business with Fontel.
Well, I was told there's someone here I need to talk to.
Eka, roll me a history check.
Yes.
Nice.
There was a password you were supposed to tell him.
Damn, what's the password?
He gave you the password last time.
I'm blanking on that password.
Oh my god. Well, if you don't have the password, then apparently you have to either look through your notes or you have to just try to convince them you're the client. For
I'll
real.
look through my notes very quickly.
Alright, well, the rest, well, Edgar is speaking to this. What is everyone else doing at this point?
Mira's just, Scylla's just standing there kind of cross-armed, looking rather annoyed and cold.
Mike still has an upset tummy and he's just kind of trying to puke.
I'm just looking around the house. From what I can see, just trying to see if there's anything out of place.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I also have this.
Okay, so that's a 14. You look around this house. You notice that there's a giant carriage over on the other side, but there's no horses. You also see that there's a small little house, or like a small little outhouse, possibly a workshop or something.
Do I see any recent foot traffic around it?
That will be a survival check.
Okay.
Nice.
You notice that there were a group of people have been coming back and forth in this place. The tracks, as you just lean down and begin to examine, there may be a few more individuals inside this house. Omek, Mira, what are you two doing as Edgar continues to speak to this guy?
I'm about ready to barge in because I'm cold. While you guys are bickering, can we at least step inside? It's rather chilly, and we walked all the way here. And I can guarantee you that Mr. Vontel will not like me getting frostbite.
At that point, the man spots you, Ordemus, and says, "Hey! What are you doing?"
I'm stretching my legs, standing around in the freezing cold. I'm not being let inside. You cannot fault me for wanting to move around and get the blood pumping.
Well, I don't... Look, this is my land, and I don't know what you people want. I don't have any business with Fontel at all. So, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Well, can't you just let us come inside for a little bit? It's rather cold. Please. At least before we walk all the way back, if we did come to the wrong location, have a little sympathy.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Ah, 10. I tried, guys.
The gentleman is like, "Oh, look, I don't know you people. I mean, you all look a little different. I mean, you kind of actually look a little monstrous, and you have horns."
Oh? So now you're going to insult me because of my horns. I think that's a thing I shouldn't... I wonder what Vontel would think if I told him that the gentleman in the cabin down the road insulted his arm candy because she had horns. I wonder what he's gonna think.
Can I tell if he's under duress?
Okay, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break.
Okay.
Yeah, quick intermission. I will be right back.
Okay.
I don't know. I've tried to persuade and I've tried to, intimidate.
What are you guys trying to do?
We're trying to get in the house since you don't remember the password.
I'm trying to find the password. By listening.
I mean, you know all the information about why we're here and why we're coming out here, and you didn't want to share any of that with us either, which is, you gotta remember, they only told you that stuff, not us, so you need to share
Yes.
it with the party.
I don't recall being given a password, so we'll see.
I'm pretty sure she was. I didn't write it down because it wasn't pertaining to my character, so...
Okay, Edgar. Do you remember Stork giving you anything to give to the intel? To the
Stork
informant?
gave me only the 500 gold.
I could have sworn I given you all the other information.
No, he gave me 500 gold. Said I could use some of it to bribe Basila to stay with, but then I said Basila wouldn't care for 500 care for gold. And to keep an eye on the mercenaries.
Okay, I was going to say, do you have your insignia of Fontel? You should have already been given that.
I believe so, I guess then.
Alright, do you present it to him?
Yes.
Alright, so you actually present the wooden token of Fontel's family crest to this man. He's like, oh! Okay, you really are Fontel's people.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking crazy.
No.
Oh. I thought there was supposed to be a password too.
I don't know, I was never told one. Guess there must be a lapse in the communication.
Roll me a persuasion check. He looks at you. Give me a moment. And then he closes the door and then goes inside.
I could use the opportunity while he closes the door to walk around the corner over here.
As you walk around the corner, I'm going to quickly do this real quick.
It's his music. Are there any windows?
Windows?
Yes,
yeah,
right.
there are like 2 here and 2 here.
I'm gonna appear in these windows one by one.
Are you doing that stealthily or are you doing that normally?
Stealthily. Would you like a stealth check?
Go ahead and roll me stealth and then roll me perception.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Man, first it was double 10s, now it's double, triple 11s. Jeez, guys.
With your stealth, you manage to easily get across As you peer inside, there's a little frost in the window, but this is what you managed to see.
Okay.
There seems to be a bedroom with a small table and such. And inside looks to be like a eating quarters.
Yeah, like a kitchen. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna continue going along to at least the other two windows on this side.
Which side are you going to?
These two. I'm just checking to see what I can see inside the house from this side over here.
Roll me another perception check, as Edgar, you, Omek, and Asilla are waiting out in the front.
Oof.
You try to sneak around and peer inside as you let Ortimus continue to look. You didn't happen to see this guy come back here into the room, open up a chest, and then look around and such. He then notices you, Ortimus. Hey!
I'm going to like stretch and like pretend like I was just like walking around stretching and stuff.
He then goes up to the window. Are you peeping through my house?
Do you have a fire?
I told you to wait a minute.
It's cold out here. Ah! And I'll
At
walk
that
around to the
point,
front.
you then hear two more gentlemen open up the door. And then they look at you. It's like, so you're Fontaines, man, huh?
Are you gonna let us come inside? It is cold. She's almost snarling at this point.
One of them is holding a club, as the other man looks a little bit more timid. I don't know. Are you sure this is the right one? They said they were going to send Fontaines people. And trust me, these look like Fontaines people.
I'm just gonna walk in at this point. I'll push him out of the way if I have to.
Hold on. Go ahead and give me a contested check if you're trying to push them.
A what?
Contested strength test.
Oh, just a strength test?
Yes.
Oh, great. Oh, that's pretty good for -1. Damn.
You try to shove him and such, and then the other guy's like, hold on, little lady.
Is this any way to treat me? Do you know who you're talking to?
I don't know why you're so eager to come inside our place. We are only here to talk.
And we could talk inside where it's warm. If you really do know Vontel, you will know that you should not keep me cold.
And then he looks, alright, which one of you is actually the one we need to speak to? Besides, you didn't even give the password.
Edgar, you're the one they need to talk to, right? Edgar?
I was muted. Because Dork never gave me the password. Like I said.
Stork.
Oh yes, tall, muscles, aggravating.
And at that point, the other more timid guy says, "Yeah, they know about Stork. I'm telling you, we really shouldn't be pissing them off." Ah, shut up, you sniveling yellow-bellied mutt. Alright, well, which one of you was he supposed to send? I don't remember him requesting 4 people.
I had to babysit some people on the way here.
Then you can come inside and the rest of them can stay out.
Okay.
If you want something warm, you can use the outhouse on the other side. As then he points to that.
I'm just quietly seething
Yup.
in anger.
Hey, Egga, you go inside alone?
Yeah, she will.
Alright, so as Egga steps inside by herself, they close the door, and the rest of you can manage to take some warmth inside there for now.
Well, I'm gonna get frustrated and say to hell with this, and since I was trying to get us inside by the cold, I'm gonna use prestidigitation and warm all of us up. If
You
that-
use your magic trying to keep yourself warm at this point. But they did offer you some shelter over in this chamber right here.
Okay.
Alright, and I will remove this. As you open the door, you can see that it seems to be just a tiny little workshop, a small little chimney on the side, and a stack of hay for someone to sleep. It's not the coziest spot, but at least it'll keep you out of a cold climate.
Can we tell what this building is?
Technically, it's like a stable house.
This building over here to the left?
Oh, that's an outhouse.
Okay.
That's where they go and take care of their business.
I'm gonna shout back at Omek. Let's go!
Just leave him.
Click. Who still has his awesome scarf that lets him be out in the cold forever.
Yeah,
Just
Olmec's
wait.
just
He's outside. He's playing in the snow, making
forgot you
Olmec
had
angels
that.
in the snow. He's on his back, and then immediately regrets this decision.
like, go ahead and roll me an insight check if you wish.
And I'm just gonna say real quick, I'm giving them 5 minutes tops and I'm going inside.
Sounds good. I don't want to be out here.
Apparently these guys seem paranoid and do not trust you. This one seems to be the head of the group. This one states that he's the owner of the house. You don't know what this guy's situation is. He then looks at you and then points to the chairs like, sit down.
Okay. There goes to sit. Don't like this music creeping me out.
You begin to see this guy go up to the door and keep a lookout, and this other fellow is just like hanging next to the chimney. They also notice that the chimney isn't even lit. You can tell that like he is rubbing his hands together, is like keeping himself warm. He's all bundled up.
I get to take notes of this.
Like this place is even cold inside compared to it being outside.
You guys seem to react to cold, don't you?
He sits down and looks at you. All right. Since you're the one I'm supposed to tell this, Sebastian is planning on gathering the rest of our men up at the warehouse back at Pilgrim Passage.
Let me guess, to take on the Ironman?
Nah, we don't have enough people to take on that force. We didn't even know they were coming. But we're gonna make a very good strike. At least at one of their airships.
I think I saw some people talking about that earlier.
I want to know exactly one thing.
What would that be?
How do I know that one of those people isn't an Ironman spy?
Let's see. The turtle I've been with for a while now. Picked him up in the Neutralands. Doesn't seem much of that be the Ironman type of person. The other girl, she's basically Fontel has a very good eye on her, let's say. With over the Leone, I can't keep my word for him. We'll have to see. He just came in today.
Make a persuasion check.
Oopsies, that is the wrong one. Drat, I wish I rolled it for that.
Do you have inspiration?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to use your inspiration? So you're saying that Leon is possibly a spy?
I wouldn't say spy. But it seems he was fired to find Genovera. I think that's all he would probably be worried more about.
Who the hell is Genovera?
An alias I take on.
So he's working for you?
No. He was told by someone else to find me.
And at that point, he's like slams his club and then shouts at you, "Alright, you freaking bird bitch! I want answers and stop playing games!"
I mean, we don't have a playing card set here, so we can't be playing games.
He's going to use intimidation. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh.
Oh, damn.
You are a little bit frightened at that point, like he is holding his club. And then you notice the other guy starts to, like, keep an eye on the door.
Can they hear the yelling?
Has it been 5 minutes? Has it been 5 minutes yet?
Has it?
I don't know what your watch say. How many hairs are past a freckle?
I think it's been maybe 4 or so.
What's your passive wisdom, Ornimus?
13.
13. You can definitely tell that there seems to be shouting coming from the house. They don't seem very happy.
And I'm gonna say to the other two, sounds like a ruckus and sounds like my kind of party. And I'm just gonna start walking over to the front door.
Sounds fun. Better than sitting in there.
I thought you were gonna say sounds like it's time for a tuckus or something like that.
Right as you say, right as you guys start to make your way, this guy says, "Your friends, they're coming back. They're coming through the door." It's like, I told you to keep them out of the house. Lock the door. He begins to lock the door.
It's
He
just
then
worried for my safety.
pulls out a knife and points it towards you. Spawn, you're
Do I-
trying to set us up?
What? No.
Is he trying to work for the Ironmans now?
Not that I know for sure.
Roll me a deception check.
While he's doing that, do I hear the door trying to be barred?
Actually, roll me that with disadvantage because right now he is threatening you and you are intimidated by him.
There you go.
9. He is definitely starting to get a little bit more upset at what is going on. Ortimus, you can definitely hear more shouting from the other side.
Do I hear the door trying to be locked? Or did he already do that before we started walking up?
He already did that.
Okay.
Did you try to open the door?
Yeah.
Alright, as you grab onto the handle, you notice that it is locked.
I am now going to try to break down the door.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a strength test.
It's your best colleague.
Alright, you're trying to ram it, I assume?
I'm trying to, like, front kick it next to where the door would be bolted. Like, breach it.
You then take a step back and you raise your foot and you try to kick forward. However, you start to hear it, like, bang, it doesn't break through, unfortunately.
If you'd wait 1 minute. Is this a window? Right here.
While you're doing that, the other guy says, "Call up your guy, or else." And
Oh.
at that point, this guy says, "Try any funny business, and I'll kill the bird."
Of course you will. Is this a window?
Yes.
And I can see through it. Obviously. I want to use Misty Step to get inside, please.
Pop up Misty Step.
Sure. Please go. Oh my gosh, 1 minute. It's not wanting to pop up.
He then
Is
turns and
Omex still on his back?
Why is Omic on his back?
Why is it not popping up?
while you're about to cast that, he then turns and looks at this guy's Charlie. Go let the others know. Right. And at that point, you see him running towards this back room.
Olmec's still making Omek angels, trying to pretend that he didn't just totally put himself on his back on purpose.
I mean, would Omic Angel would be like just a shell imprint?
You
With his
easily,
little legs flailing, yes.
you easily can go through the window by the seam with your Misty Step. Where exactly are you teleporting to?
I want to be just like right there is fine where you have it. And then I didn't roll a 1, so my wild magic didn't go off.
You then just appear in this room, and the other guy then quickly turns and notices you. Was like, "Oh shit, it's in the house!" And I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh. That was not applied to me by accident.
Gross.
Are those decimals?
They're tiebreakers. Alright, Ega, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, I did. It did get put on. I didn't click my character by accident.
Oh, close. Right, that's a 14. Mira, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is a 14.
That's +2.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
An 18.
Nice.
18. Okay. You go ahead of him.
Alright. Now listen, we don't want to start a fight, but you kept us out in the cold, and you didn't tell us what's going on, and therefore I came in. Now, I would like you to open the door, please. Before my friend the lion will bust it down. If you don't want the door to be busted, you should open it.
That's going to be intimidation action.
Okay, that's fine. Come on,
Remember,
intimidate.
the squishy mage.
21.
Does oh, okay, I was gonna say, does she get assistance from the massive bangs against the door that's going to break it down?
No, but the fact that the owner of the house is absolutely terrified as you're trying to tell him what to do. It's like, oh shit! She's a custom! She's a demon!
Open the door.
You literally did appear right behind him.
I know. Well, I was cold, and I wanted to get in so I could open the door for you.
This one, however, is going to pull out his club, move his friend aside, and go ahead and swing at you.
Yay! Squishy mirror is gonna go down. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw against that intimidation. My bad. They have advantage because there's another bucket banded. For the bucket.
That's great, Alan.
Now that is a feat.
Yes. Damn.
Unfortunately, he still failed. But this one right here is going to go ahead and charge. And he's going to roll normally.
Even with the intimidation?
You intimidated this guy. You didn't intimidate this guy.
Oh.
The guy in front of you was behind the other guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's a hit.
Actually, Edgar, I will let you have an attack of opportunity on him if you wish.
Please.
Okay. Does that mean I get a sneak attack?
You don't have advantage, and you're not an ally is not within 5 feet of him.
Okay. Let's see. Rolling this.
9 does not hit. As you pull out your dagger, but you don't reach just enough in time. As
I'm
you
sitting
see
down.
him. I'm sorry?
And I'm sitting down.
Yeah. So you manage to stand up and try to swipe at him, but then like he moves his companion to the side, and then goes ahead and makes a swing at Mira. A 19 hits.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh man. Okay.
That does not seem right. Hold on.
Oh, no,
No, that seems perfectly fine, Alan.
He rolled a 1d6. Apparently.
Oh yeah, they don't have strength.
Yay.
They're common folk. He goes ahead and swings at you, but you manage to like take a step back, but he hits the back of your hand pretty hard.
Okay.
Alright, the other one is now terrified of the situation. He's terrified of you, so he's gonna run back. And then he's gonna pull out his rifle.
He has a gun! He brought a gun to a knife fight.
Yeah, they kept their weapons up against the wall, or at least their armaments. And then he's gonna try to shoot through the door, so Artemis, you're going to get a +5 cover.
Okay.
That is
That
not a hit.
misses.
As you then hear the sound of a rifle fire, and there's just this large hole in the doorway, enough for the size of an eye hole. As apparently
Oh,
he's
you're helping me try to break down the door.
And as a free action, he says, "We gotta get out of here!" Edgar, it is your turn.
Okay. Edgar's gonna go behind this person and give him a good stab.
Right, you have sneak attack with this,
The first
and
I
you
got
have
hit.
flanking.
So I only roll no more right now.
You have advantage, so go ahead and roll me advantage for the first strike. 13 is a hit.
Calculate that damage. Nice, nice, baby. And this. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, you just instantly run up and stab him in the back.
I overkilled it. At least
Okay.
he's a good statue now.
As you killed this one bucket bandit. Is that your turn?
I moved. And then, let's see.
You did a action to attack, sneak attack, in fact. You killed him right on the spot, like stabbed him straight in the back.
Can't use that. Let's see. I will help. I will use. Oh, great. I exit out of it. Okay, I will use this.
Master tactics, you can use your help action to just say when you.
My help bonus action to help Mira with this guy.
Alright, he has been in 30 feet of you.
Yes. So now, when Mira goes to attack him, she has advantage.
Thank you.
Okay.
You have to get past me though.
Alright, this guy, you notice that there's other commotions happening in the other room. You saw him running back there.
Oh,
Actually, he needs to make a athletics test.
Omi can catch him.
Yep, he managed to easily climb up, going through the window.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna stumble and make a run for it over here. Oop. Omek. That is not your turn. It is Ortimus's turn.
Mute. Do I hear him going out the back window?
Mm. Not particularly, no.
Okay.
No one even informed you that there's another person escaping.
I
You're-
am going to run over to Omek. And get him off of his back.
Oh, that's so nice.
You run up to Omek to try to help him up. Omek, you are then lifted up and such. That will be a help action in that case.
Okay. So
You have a bonus action left.
Okay. I'm just going to use the rest of my movement to make my way back towards the door, and I'm just going to tell him there's fighting inside. And
Wait, your movement's 45?
oh, I think I have to be raging. Oh no. Yeah, it's 35. I have an extra 5 feet as Leonin, and then I have the fast movement class feature for Barbarian.
Ah, wait. Well, you're not wearing heavy armor. Okay, so your movement is 45.
Yeah.
Okay, so you help him up, and then you run back to the front door.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually shout to him to go around the back, because I don't know what the back of this building looks like, so there might be a door back there that he could possibly get in from that side that they haven't locked. So I'm just gonna shout for him to run around the back and try to get into the house.
Hey, Olmec, it is your turn.
Mac will assume the form of a polar bear.
You upgrade from normal bear to polar bear now?
Well, it's wintry time, so I'm gonna be polar bear.
Alright, you are now a polar bear as you take wild shape.
All right. I
As your
will
bonus
let out
action.
a roar and use my entire 40 movement speed to go start going around back. That's not, yeah. So I think that puts me,
Right here.
Catch him.
yep. And I have a keen sense of smell, by the way.
Fortunately, that requires a roll. But, are you using a dash action, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, in that case, you are just turning into a polar bear, and then you see this guy, like, getting up off the snow, trying to make a run for it, and then you are just barreling through, and he's like, oh, shit! He sees you in a polar bear form.
Did I
And that is
catch
your
up to
turn.
him?
I don't think you could speak as a polar bear. You mostly growl and roar.
Right, but I didn't get within hitting distance, and I used both my actions for movement, correct?
Correct. You use your movement, and then you use the dash action, and you use the bonus action to change it to polar bear form. So you are in the middle of a chase.
Rawr.
All right,
Yep, let's go.
Mira, it is your turn.
Alright, so I want to step over this dead guy and go here. And as a bonus action, I want to talk to this guy and I want to go, you need to get on the ground or I'm going to fire at you.
He's already frightened of you, so you're
Yep.
asking him to like surrender.
Yeah, like get on the ground. Like hands super spread out so we know you're not doing anything. Or I'm gonna fire.
Go ahead, roll me persuasion check with advantage.
Advantage. Persuasion.
He's already frightened of you.
24.
Yeah, he just like drops his weapon and puts his hands up. It's like, all right, please don't kill me.
How many others are there?
Unfortunately,
Oh,
that
okay.
is
Okay.
that was a free action, and then you use the
No worries.
persuasion
Okay.
to get them to surrender.
Hey, we at least got one guy to surrender.
All right. He's just gonna stand there and like not going to cause any commotion.
I want him on the
He's-
ground.
He is actually going to take his action to like get on his knees and puts his hands over his head.
Okay.
So he is considered prone at this point.
Okay. Yep.
Ega, it's your turn.
Let's see. Aga's going to take a quick look back. Let's see, how far is that? Yeah. Aga's just going to take a quick look around back here to see if there's anything.
You look around. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Would you like to use? Are you looking for anything specific? Or you
Make sure
just-
there's no one hiding back here or something.
You notice that the window is open. I will give you that. And then all of a sudden you see a giant polar bear running through the back and a person scream, "Oh shit!"
Don't recall there being polar bears around here.
Alright, it is this guy's turn. He is actually going to try to climb up the carriage. He is going to attempt to get away from Omek.
Uh-oh.
As you see him like climbing up a bit, it's like, oh shit! Oh, please, no! I don't want to die! I don't want to die! He's on the carriage, but he's trying to get to the top to get away from the bear.
There's
Alright.
one there.
Artemis, it is your turn.
Do I hear him shouting and screaming like that?
Oh yeah, you can hear a bear and someone running from the other side.
Okay. I'm going to come here because I'm originally moving towards the door still. I'm going to see this guy right here dead. I hear this guy shutting his lungs out. So I'm going to go ahead and move. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my full movement to get around this corner here.
You see one of the other people trying to climb up on top of the carriage.
Okay. Let's see. It's 35 feet away. I think that's too far. Okay. I am going to try to get him to give up.
What do you
And
say
to
to him
do
exactly?
that, I'm going to, because I know Omek went around that direction. So I'm going to shout at him. Either I and the bear will kill you or you give up now.
Roll me an intimidation check. With advantage, because he is definitely one to not be in a great position. And since he can't do for the buckets,
Oh,
at that point, he's just hanging on to the carriage. It's like, please, please, just don't kill me. Please, don't kill me. Alright, and I will pretty much say that it will be the end of combat.
hooray!
Huzzah.
Huzzah!
I didn't get to rip his face apart.
You've done that several times already. This
Is
campaign.
you crawl up, and then he's like hanging on to like the banister or like the framework of the top of this caravan, and
Just
he's
grab him by
looking
the
down,
scruff
wiping
of his jacket.
tears. It's like, please, please don't kill me, please.
I'll grab him by the scruff of his jacket and drop him in front of the lion.
Go ahead and roll me a grapple check with advantage. This will be athletics.
Okay.
Accidentally pierce his heart with her tooth.
Don't even joke about that.
You grab onto him, and then you just toss him down, and like he stumbles over, and then he looks up at Artemis. It's like, yeah, Meg, you notice that there's a foul smell coming from him.
Oh no.
Ew.
We'll turn back into Portal.
The smell is enough to knock you out of wild shape. Whoa. Keen's sense of smell backfiring.
This guy soiled himself. Didn't thinking he would be facing against off a druid and a very pissed off Leonin. And not to mention that he saw his friend get killed. Or he
I'm just-
assumed that his friends are dead inside.
Yeah, I'll grab him by the back of his jacket and essentially just drag him around to the front of the house, hoping that somebody has opened the door by now.
Go ahead and roll me a grapple check. And as you continue to drag him,
Athletics?
yes, if you have proficiency in it.
Okay.
Yeah, you easily manage to grab him. Let's see. Yeah, he's trying to struggle a bit. He's like, please no. Ah! As you are just holding on to this man by the scruff of his jacket, and he does not like being in this position. Mira and Edgar, you are then looking at this other man who has a rifle in front of him, and he has his hands behind his head.
Okay, well, you go tie him up. I'm gonna let everybody in. So I'm gonna open the door.
You unlock the door as you begin to hear a person beg and plead. Oh, Omek, you have to crawl over the fence because it's a very narrow space. As you then see Ormus just dragging this one person back to the front door.
Was just kind of walking casually behind, maybe licking his paw.
I'm going to see the other guy over there, and I'm just going to attempt to throw this guy all the way across over to him.
Roll me a strength test.
That
How
sounds like
far? Where and how far are you throwing him?
As soon as I mean, I'm here by the door because like we walk in and then I see this guy right here, so I'm just gonna be like, oh, that's a good place to put this guy, and then just chuck him over there.
All right, go ahead and roll me a strength test.
Oh no.
Okay, so yep, that's perfect. You easily use all your strength and just like toss him. You see him stumble a bit.
Didn't know we get to the midget chucking part.
Nope, it was just Ormus was just that strong and fed up that he tossed him in.
Omek, you can't come in as a polar bear.
Actually, you can squeeze through.
Yeah, but
Bears
you
can
just make
go
it all
through doors.
you make it all hairy.
He's fine. Let him come in. He'll be intimidating.
You then see this other guy look down. It's like, Charlie, are you right? I'm a fucking bear. Dude, come on. What
I
happened?
can just sigh and look at this mess.
At that point, he sees the other body. He's like, oh no, they killed him.
Honestly, he killed himself because he attacked me. I didn't make an attack. He attacked me first. It was self-defense.
You then see this guy shout out, Father's a fucking traitor. He's working for Ironman.
You know, the thing is, we were supposed to come here, according to Edgar here, and we obviously knew where we were coming, and we had the sigil. All you had to do was let us in. And then you pointed knives at our friend.
She got hit. Vato's not quite like that.
No.
Please, I'm sorry. I just recently enjoyed this place. It's like, Charlie, shut up. I can't help it.
No, keep talking. I want to hear what you have to say.
You're saying it, Charlie, or else I will frickin' stomp your neck. Oh, please.
Alright. That's the least you have to worry about.
I'm gonna get real close to the two of them, and I'm just gonna kind of lean down and say, you know, we only need one of you to get information from.
I like how you think. Which one do you think would squeal first? First on the talks lives.
Don't do anything! Please! Please!
I think the boy
Charlie,
will talk.
don't do it! They're gonna kill us both! Fontaine never leaves any witnesses!
Well, we're not Fontel, first off.
I think the boy will talk freely. I think this other one might have to lose a leg or two before he decides to loosen his lips.
I'm not gonna tell you anything, you fucking bastard.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna punch him in
Jack
the
will
face.
snarl and bare his teeth.
Go ahead and roll me a unarmed strike. That would be a pure strength attack.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna use my claws on this one.
You're
Oh.
using your claws. Okay, so
Oh,
this is
no.
lethal, if I assume.
Oh, don't kill him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him. My claws don't do that much damage.
I made might crit. Never mind.
You
Oh,
might
it's with
crit.
advantage.
Might
So
crit.
Oh, with advantage. Okay, let me do it.
yeah.
There we go.
11 does not hit. As you then stop your claw right up to his face, knowing that
Just
if
gets-
you do strike, he could easily be killed.
Considering the other
Can I
guy.
bury? Can I bury them in the wall next to his head?
Well, you already made an attack roll against him, and you hesitated at that moment.
Gotcha.
He's not going anywhere and such, but he's just looking down at you. He's looking up at you, like he ain't afraid to die.
Oh, good. Another one.
Well, let's tie him up and then put him in the room with the dead body, and we'll talk to the younger one. Oh, don't worry. As long as you talk, we won't hurt you.
Give me a deception check.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to roll persuasion.
They're both the same. This is a Scylla, so we'll go with. Damn!
Yeah. He calms down a bit and said, "Oh, please, please." All right. So who wants to tie up this other guy and toss him into the other room?
I have a -1 in strength, so don't.
This is a dexterity check to tie him up. You also need rope. If you have sleight of hand, that can also work too for tying him up.
Edgar, do you
or
want to do
survival
it?
check.
I guess we'll have the Keku who has all the rope with the biggest sleight of hand do it.
Right,
You are a
thank you.
rogue, so.
Egga,
I'll
you go-
throw him when you're done.
But I'm trying to hear what he's saying.
Egga, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand.
With just normal?
Just normal, yes. Unless Artemis is going to be holding him down, which you can get advantage.
I don't think she needs it.
I rolled
Right.
a 28.
And which rope are you using to tie him up with?
I have lots of hempen rope.
Which one? Are you using a long run or a short run? How much do you have?
I have 20 pounds of hemp pen rope.
20 pounds? That should be in feet.
20 feet, probably.
Well, no, it's part of my weight. Let's see how much they usually are.
Alright, well, anyway, you have rope. You take as much as you can, and you tie him up.
Yeah.
So he is now restrained. And Ormus, you easily just toss him in the room with his other friend.
We should clean up that body.
Do
No.
you also gag him?
Oh, that's probably a good idea. We probably should gag him, guys.
Gag him with what, though?
A sack.
You just rip off part of his shirt.
Yeah, there we go.
You rip up part of his shirt. You know he's wearing leather, correct?
Is there any placemats or anything, like a dish towel?
What
I
is
mean,
the,
that's a rag.
the textile strength of leather?
You grab a rag and then you gag him in his mouth if that's what you're going for.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, he is silent, he is gagged and restrained, and then you toss him in the room. You also notice that there's a door here too. Unfortunately, I didn't add it onto this map right now, so
Okay.
You easily close it there. Like, you leave him next to his dead friend.
Yep.
Alright, so what do you do with this guy? Its name is apparently is Charlie.
Oh, poor Charlie. I kind of feel bad, low-key, guys. Okay, so why don't you deliver us the message we were supposed to hear that dumb stork forgot to give us the password for?
Message?
Well, it was a message, right, Edgar?
I was only told Sebastian will be getting people to the warehouse at Traverse Pass.
Well, he told you what you were supposed to say.
Oh, I
Was
wasn't in the
Sebastian
room,
there?
though, so, you might have told her, but not me.
Oh, Sebastian's supposed to be gathering people at the warehouse and Pilgrim Passage. He plans on attacking the Ironman supplies. He's
How
trying
many?
to send a message. I don't know, but apparently there's supposed to be 3 captains there.
And how many men does each captain command?
Oh, I mean, a lot.
I don't
But
think he
it's
knows.
just supposed to be a small group.
They don't have that many people to take on the airships, as the other one said.
Look, we're just tradesmen. We're just craftsmen and such. We're just trying to send a message.
Gotta be more careful, or else bad things could happen like that. Points to the dead body.
I have no problem with Fontel.
You should keep it that way.
He seems to be He seems to have gotten very paranoid.
I mean, at that point, he is a little bit terrified. It's like, I just recently got recruited in a couple of days ago.
Oh,
I was trying to protect my family. I was trying to make sure to get what they need. I don't like being bandits. I don't like stealing or anything. So I just run and my friends.
All
I've
right.
never even picked up a rifle or a knife.
Alright, guys, so what do you think we should do? I know they have a carriage. We can always throw these 2 into said carriage and take it back to the manor. So that way, Stork can hear the story from them, so we don't get blamed for this mess. And we have proof. And we get a nice carriage out of it. Or we can, just murder them and then we don't have any loose ends. God, I'm not good at playing evil characters.
Wait, do you know how to drive a carriage? I didn't see horses out there.
You're turning me in?
If we take you with us, we just let you talk to Vontel, and if you, probably give your life over to him and probably to serve him, he'll probably keep you alive.
Roll me a deception check
Oh,
at advantage.
See, oh, okay, damn.
Because you're speaking on Fontel's behalf, but you're trying to make it like you're doing this guy a favor. It's like, look, if you let me go, I'll spy on Fontel for you. I'll do anything it's asked. Just please just let me go.
I don't want you to spy on Vontel for me.
Oh, not on Fontel. I mean, I'll spy for him. I'll let them know that you didn't
Can
go.
I roll an insight to see if he's being honest?
Go ahead.
Is he normal? Sorry. Oh, fuck.
He's
No.
in a state of panic. You're not sure if he's telling the truth or not, but he definitely feels like he will do anything in this case.
Can I roll insight to be sure?
Sure.
Please. I don't want to kill anybody else.
This guy seems innocent to a point. He is only guilty by association. He's not as ruthless or rugged as the other two. He seems to be that just of a common man who just recently joined up with them.
Person is always just wrong, being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Look, there's supposed to be more coming. We're supposed to tell them exactly what to do.
We could always
Boy.
lay a trap. But I don't... So meta,
No.
guys, I don't understand if they're working... Are they working for Vontel or against it? That's the thing I'm confused about.
The Bucket Bandits?
Yeah, I know of something...
We're getting an informant. We're getting information from an informant in this group.
Okay.
So we're working alongside, sort of thing.
Okay.
Well, he's an informant. Isn't he a spy inside of the Bucket Bandits?
So here's the thing.
I'm sorry. I got
I'm
confused.
going to clarify this to clear the confusion because apparently no one remembers. You guys were hired to find out any Bucket Bandit activity. However, Edgar was given information to speak with an informant.
Yes.
Yep.
About the information of what is happening with the Bucket Bandits. Because there's a certain individual that Fontel is working with in the Bucket Bandit communication.
Oh. Yeah, we're gonna
And
die.
you guys just killed him.
Well, I got information technically.
Boy.
Oh, we're dead.
Boy. Look at me.
I can't look at you.
He looks up at you.
Family. How many?
What? Oh, why? Why? What are you gonna do to them?
Answer the question.
Please, no. And at that point, he crawls up to you. Please, they did nothing. Please, don't hurt them.
I'm gonna grab him, just like the front of his jacket vest.
As you then pick him up a bit.
I'm asking you a question. Family. How many?
Oh, but why? 3-year-old toddler. I got 2 sisters and a mom. She's very sick.
And you joined the bandits to support all of them?
I did to get money. There wasn't any work.
I'm gonna drop him. I'm going to give him 15 gold pieces.
Wait, what we could always do is have him say that somebody else came and killed the informant and the other guy. So we
Oh
can...
yeah, that's the plan. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
turn this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm giving his.
Okay, cool. I was like, this
No,
is a
you're
good
good.
idea.
I'm giving him money to support his family,
Mhm.
so he will then in turn work
Fight
with the
for it.
Bucket Bandits and then be our new informant.
Okay. Cool.
Because Stabby McClubhands over there felt like he was a little off of his rocker
Mhm.
and wasn't very stable. So I'm kind of feeling Squirmy Legs McJimmy over here might be a little bit more malleable.
Yeah, but we have to then get rid of the other guy too. But that's easy.
Oh, he's going back with us to Vontel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Montel is
he-
not in town right now.
Mhm.
Oh well,
Yeah,
he can rot in some cage until he gets back.
You're letting me go? Are you bribing me? And at that point, he looks at the gold. It's like,
It's not a bribe. Here is what is going to happen. You are going to take that gold. You are going to use it to support your family. Understand?
and at that point, he nods. With this, so we could just move.
In return, you are going to supply us with information on the Bucket Bandits. After they have been dealt with, if you decide to leave with your family, with the money that I've given you, you may do so.
I would also throw in there that we didn't cause the death here. It was somebody else. Just so we don't piss off Vontel. Because trust me, I know you haven't met him, but you really don't want to make him mad.
At that point, he's like, oh, they just go out and fight with each other.
Good. I
And,
like this kid.
And then they didn't show up, right? You guys didn't show up.
Oh, we showed up. We could say we showed up, but they were already dead.
What?
Does that sound good? Somebody's gonna have to kill the other one, but...
Wait, I thought you were an armored spy. And at that point, he looks at you, Aramis.
Charlie, can I call you Charles?
Yes?
Charles, it is none of your concern who I am or what I do. All you need to know is I am giving you a great opportunity to get out of here with your life and to give your family a better future. Now you can either take that opportunity with gracious hands.
I will. At that point, he like shakes his head like rapidly, like holding the pouch of gold you give him. He's like, I'll do whatever you say, please.
Good. With that kind of attitude, this won't be needed. And I'm just gonna like pat my glaive on my back. I'm glad we have an understanding, Charles.
Huh? I. At that point, he still looks at the other room as you notice that underneath the doorway is a bit of drip of blood, and then you hear like the other guy like trying to struggle. It's like.
do you want to take care of the other one? I'm sure you've taken care of many in this manner before.
Well, I'm gonna stand Charles up, give him a good clap on the back, and say, "Attaboy! Go off and run off and be on your own."
Omek, I think your wild shape has already dispersed at this point, as you are now just standing in the middle of the doorway. Oh.
Shut the door.
Alright, so what do you guys do as you have convinced Charlie that the other two got in a fight and he is just going to play stupid and make sure that the other informants don't, the other bucket bandits arriving to double check with them.
Wait, did he tell us that there are other bucket bandits on their way here?
Yes.
Yes.
How many?
Yeah, say.
I don't know, there's usually like a group of 4 or 5 of them.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Team, new plan.
Look, I'm not a
We're
bucket
not there
bandit
to kill
anymore.
them.
I've learned my lesson. I'll be loyal to the Iman. I'll be loyal to Fontel.
Good
Not
boy.
here to kill the bucket bandits. We're just here to get information.
I say we get rid of the other guy who was in a fight, and she's gonna use quotation marks, and then we go back into town. I can't believe I'm saying that, but...
Okay, so we don't want to take the opportunity to take out another group of bucket bandits while we have the chance.
No, because that's not what we're here to
don't
do.
think we're supposed to.
Curly's like, but are you really the informant? I don't understand. At
Yeah,
that
we're
point,
here to get information. It's just the the person that is lying on the ground got very paranoid and things just got out of hand.
I mean, we all are. Ever since the Iman showed up.
I'm gonna shake my
Gotta learn to
arms
control,
out
or else that can
and just
happen.
say, "Fine.
We'll take it out
Charles.
later.
Charles, can I call you Charlie?"
Charlie's actually my real name.
Okay, cool. Well, listen here, Charles. I'm going to. You just stick to the plan that we gave you, and I'll see if we can put some more. I'll see if we can get some more gold towards your family. Got it?
Roll me persuasion or deception. So wait, does this make me a part of Fontel or the I'm confused.
That means you are working with me.
Oh, Okay. Who are you?
I'm the one that is letting you live.
I don't know who you are, though.
Don't worry about it, Charles.
How many lion men have you seen around? Trust me, you'll know him when you see him.
He then, like, looks a bit. I was like, yeah, that's actually true. I never met a lion man before. I mean, I never even seen any people. And at that point, he just has this realization of what kind of thing he is getting into and such. It's like, can I go lay down now?
Sounds good, Charles.
You see him stumble a bit and like a little sloshing in his pants.
Oh, Charles, you might want to get that fixed before you lay down in the nice linens.
Okay. You see this dead man stare that he is giving, like, it's not in like it's like someone who's just recovering after a terrifying experience, and he was just recently spared, and like trying to contemplate his life at this point. He was
I'm gonna
scarred.
turn to the other. I'm gonna
Charlie.
turn to the other two and just go. Ah, good kid, that Charles.
I like the way you think. It's very, very commendable. But we do need to still get rid of the gentleman in the other room and that, again, died in a fight. I don't know how you guys want to handle that.
Can we just grab house owner guy and let's head back?
Well, there's no horse to the carriage, and I was thinking that Omek could be a bear and drag us back, but he is now a turtle again. And it's not smart to be walking into town with a man handcuffed and gagged. There'll be rumors.
Could be part of his mission that he told the guards.
Oh, so you're like trying to suggest, okay. I guess that could be it, unless they know him. This is a pretty tight-knit community.
I mean,
Do I know how much heft my Legionnaire contract gives me?
Depending upon what kind of jobs they sent you, once you're on the full front lines, you're getting paid at least 2 gold a day.
Okay. And if I were to say, like, would it be outside of, like, a contract's, I guess, requirements for me to bring back people?
If you have found enemy of the states or anyone that is a threat to your client, you can bring them in for the reward. Look at bandits have rewards on their head. Like, each bucket that you claim is 5 gold each.
Can I just look around the house for a bucket that we could shove on this guy's head?
Well, no, it's a specific emblem.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna relay that to the group and just say, I'm just gonna say, look, it's not like all I have to say is that this person is seen to be in connection with the bucket bandits against the Ironman, and they should let us pass through no problem.
So, Mr. I want you to roll me a history check.
Okay. Oof.
Okay. Just a quick summarization. Fontaine works for both parties. He's part of the Thieves Guild. So, in other words, you know him to be a very, it's like a double agent situation, or like someone who works for profit.
Mm-hmm.
he's working both sides.
Correct. You know
Yep.
him to be that. Like, Fontain's not meant to be trusted, and these people you're working with, you're working under the Ironman Code as a Legionnaire to get the information you need.
Oh yeah. Yep. And to do so, I'm gonna have to do a couple of things that gets me in a position to do so.
However, you can pretty much tell from your party what kind of situation you're getting yourself into.
Can I go see if there's anything flying around in the house?
You guys can roll me an investigation check if you're trying to rob him.
Well, the one guy, not the one guy. You remember the one guy had the rifle. Trying to see where he put it.
Technically, this play, if you guys are going based upon the Ironman or like the Guild House, if you guys have authority to be here, but not as Ironman troops. You're here as informants. So technically, whatever you take out of this place would be stolen goods.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to see where the person with, where this person, he had a rifle. She's trying to see where he put the rifle.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Dylan's
the
saying
rifle's on the ground.
yeah, if you take it
Okay.
though, it's considered stolen.
I mean, you can always turn it in. It technically, okay, as I mentioned before, only Ironman officials have state-of-the-art firearms.
Oh, there we go. We have
Anything
our cause.
else is either a forgery or custom made. Because in the neutral lands, guns are all over the place. Like weapons of all that sorts is like it's state. But if you go into like an Ironman city or such, only armed officials are allowed to have arms unless you have a mercenary contract with them or you're allowed to. Normal citizens do not own weapons in Ironman capitals.
Can we do something about this rifle?
That could be our ticket to get him into town.
Well, one rifle is one thing, but if you like smuggling stuff, that's another. For all you know, these are just 3 random villagers hanging out in a house at the edge of in the middle of nowhere. But you know them to be bucket bandit informants, or at least bucket bandits in general.
Bucket.
We should just tie him up, take him into town. You could tell him he was a bucket informant, and we could just take him to Fontel's, or we could turn him in.
Let's
You
just go.
speaking in game or out of game?
That's kind of out of game. But the problem if we turn him in, though, is Fontel will know that they didn't die in a fight.
That's Fontel. He's not going to tell the bucket bandits what happened. Because he's playing both sides.
I know, that's part of the reason why Asilla is suggesting we kill him.
I would like everyone to roll me intelligence.
Just intelligence, not...
Just intelligence.
Damn.
Oh yeah, one more. Oh, Omek.
Oh, Mac, yeah!
Oh
You
my
didn't have a
gosh.
style on us with that.
Well,
Good grief.
Olmec, you're thinking over the situation. These people were supposed to
Take a
give you
step to
information,
look at that.
and there's supposed to be more people coming. You don't know when they're coming, but if they realize that the other people are missing, they'll notice, and then the plan might go over their heads. So, you're definitely gonna have to do something. You managed to convince Charlie to do so, but apparently you realize that the guy bleeding out in the other room dead is the one who was in charge.
Scylla wants to kill him.
Oh, he's already dead.
I'm talking about the other one.
Oh,
That's
the other
fine.
one, he owns this place. This is his house.
Hey, then Charlie could have the house.
No, Charlie doesn't want the house.
The house is filled with murder now.
Charlie
No.
doesn't want anything to do with this. However,
I could
You
go
both-
in and try to convince him to go with the story.
you already took care of Charlie. He'll vouch for you guys and
Yeah.
tell them that the other two had like a fight. But the question is, if you bring in this guy, they notice that something went down, and the bucket bandits would
Exactly.
know. So,
That's
oh
why
my-
we should kill him. Because that'll vouch the story that they got in a fight and killed each other.
Mira, I'm telling this to Omek.
Oh, I'm
Unfortunately,
sorry.
you rolled a 6.
Yeah, I'm
However,
sorry.
you just want to kill him despite
What did my 12 get?
12. Edgar, you feel as though that there was supposed to be more information given to you to prevent all of this, but why were you not given a password or anything? Or you could have thought to yourself, something doesn't feel right.
No, something doesn't feel right about this whole situation. I was never given the password, but they kept on asking for one. But if we kill them, we have to make it look believable that they both killed each other.
Well, there's a club. Obviously, we could just hit him over the head with it.
Omek, do you relate this information to us?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I
Your
do.
your ponderings. Okay. your musings.
His turtle thoughts.
Okay, so owner of the house gets into a fight with leader of the Bucket Bandit informants. Owner of the house kills leader of Bucket Bandit informants. Owner of the house flees for his life before Bucket Bandit reinforcements show up, find out that he killed somebody, and then they kill him too.
You can tell Charlie that. I mean, you already
That's
bribed him.
that's yeah,
You
that's
could
what
do
I'm
that.
thinking. We tell Charlie that
You
the
can do
guy
that.
was that the guy was afraid of the other Bucket Bandits that were coming. Gonna see that he killed this guy based off of what Charlie's saying, who was a actual Bucket Bandit, not just the owner of this property. And so he's running for his life. When in reality, we have him.
I love how you guys are trying to cover up a crime scene, and I'm like trying to slowly feed you cookie crumbs. Like, okay, you guys can do this. I know you're smart enough.
But are we smarter than a 5th grader?
I don't think so. I rolled a
So how does
6.
how does that feel with everybody?
I mean,
I
that
get the-
sounds good.
Okay.
It explains the dead body, explains why the other guy's not here.
Yep.
Like it just rings.
And then do we want to actually turn that guy in, or do we want to take him to Vontel? Is the other thing.
I would say, Olmec, if you turn him in, then the Bucket Bandits would know something is up.
Vontel it is.
Montel's not in town.
Well, as in we
Or-
keep it at his place.
Take him
Wait.
to
Okay, so you're going to drag him all the way to Fontel's place.
I don't know. I want to kill him, but no one else wants to kill him.
The question. Okay. What do you guys do? I will say this. You guys are thinking about this. This is like seconds on what you think. What do you guys do? You already managed to convince Charlie to cover your tracks, but you still have the owner of the house to deal with.
We taking him, or are we gonna kill him, guys?
I'm okay with either.
Omek?
Oh.
I know it's a moral thing.
Yeah, Olmec would probably not want to senselessly kill someone.
But if he called all nicknames,
He did attack. No, this one didn't attack me. He wouldn't let us in, though. And what's your vote, dude?
So no.
No.
no to.
Alright, so we'll take him with us, I guess. You guys
Comet,
are in
can
charge
you-
of him.
Can you wild shape?
What do you need me to do?
Well, there's that nifty cart out there. And I mean, I was thinking,
Have the Leona just pull us?
Yeah, why do I have to?
Oh, Mac, you
I
can
mean-
turn into a horse!
But I don't know if he has that shape.
Omek, you can turn into a horse, but how long does your wild shape last?
Oh no, let's see.
Anyway, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break to let you guys decide. I need a drink of water.
And I need to go to the bathroom.
We're all so indecisive.
Did I spell wild shape wrong? No, I didn't. Why
2
is it
words.
not?
Number of hours equal to half of your druid level. Rounded down.
So we're, I think, level.
6. So he
6,
could be
so-
in wild shape for 3 hours.
Yeah, you're good, dude.
I'd rather stick with a critter that has some attack abilities.
Okay.
I mean, polar bear can pull the cart.
Mm-hmm.
What could be entertaining?
Well, you gotta also
Hey.
think we have to get this through town. I don't know if they'll let a polar bear through town.
We don't have to bring the cart all the way into town.
True.
Oh no, what you do is you put golden armor on me.
Are we doing a golden compass reference?
Yes.
Good.
Are you
dark
happy
materials.
that are you happy that I like that together?
I'm glad somebody did.
That's
mean,
one
it
of
wasn't-
my favorite book series, honestly.
I gotta read the rest of it. I only read the first book.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, so wild shape for polar bear or other entertaining creature. We bring
Giant
the cart.
spider? No.
We bring the cart up to the edge of town, not into town, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Then we bring him in, take him to Vontel's property, put him somewhere in a holding cell or something. I'm assuming Vontel has some holding cells.
I'm sure he does.
I am back.
Hey.
Yes. So, what does the party do at this point?
Okay, so we found out that Omek can stay in wild shape for 3 hours.
Okay, so
So-
what do you guys do?
So he is going to Omek. Are you on board with that?
Yeah, Olmec is going to switch again to a polar bear and drag the cart.
All right, so you go outside. Have you guys investigated the cart?
It's booby trapped.
We're going to right now as we walk over to it.
All right, so who's going outside to check the cart, and who's dealing with the individual in the room?
I will deal with the individual.
I'll go outside with Omek.
Okay, yeah, no. All right, so Artemis, you open the door and you happen to see this other man just trying to get away. You see a trail of blood off of him. Like, it's not his blood, it's his other guy's blood.
I'm back.
Like, he's trying to crawl away, but he hasn't gone far.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab him and start dragging him outside to the cart.
All right, you grab him and you start dragging him past the other body.
No regard.
Edgar, what do you do?
I could just go outside. Close the door.
Edgar.
Yes.
The rifle has me thinking. Why don't we do a quick search of the house to see if he has any more laying around?
You see him struggling a bit.
Move again, and I will make sure you cannot move anymore.
He glares at you. Unless you want to roll an intimidation.
Yeah, I'll roll intimidation.
He glares at
Dang,
you.
jeez.
He
Oh, wow.
hates your guts. You can see it in his eyes.
Good. Keep that spirit up. I will continue dragging him to the cart.
Can I inspect the cart?
All right, roll me investigation check, Olmec and Asilla.
15.
You open the tarp and you look inside. It seems that there's just a couple blankets, a few empty crates. Everything seems to be unloaded from the carriage. You then notice that there's some supplies in the back. As you go to the back, you remove the tarp. A bunch of crates and barrels. It looks to be random supplies. One of the barrels is labeled liquor, but then you happen to notice that there's this odd shape.
Oh, how fun. What is it? Do you want me to roll again?
Roll me an intelligence check if you have proficiency in Arcana or anything with alchemy tools. You may
Okay,
do so.
Arcana. So you want me to roll what again? I'm sorry, intelligence?
Arcana, intelligence. Okay, if you're proficient in Arcana, go ahead and roll that. If not, roll me intelligence.
21.
Nice. Good roll.
21. You notice that symbol. Usually from out of normal view, this would just be a normal liquor barrel. But you then open up the cork, you smell inside, and you smell what seems to be an ashy scent or something of burnt. And a little bit of ammonia. This is full of black powder.
Oh, you can't take that.
I almost think we should give it to Von Tell as a peace offering when he returns. Like, please don't kill us for fucking up.
See, as you look upon all this other stuff, these seem to be supplies that they probably gathered at this place just in case for something. Like, you could see emblems of the local trading merchants, some of the crates. So it could be stolen, it could just be have been bought or misplaced. Otherwise, it's just various items that was unloaded from the cart.
Interesting.
Are you relaying this to us?
Yeah. Well, guys, it turns out that there's quite a bit of interesting cargo on this cart.
It's not on the cart anymore.
Oh, not on the cart, outside of the cart. Do you, that includes some black powder and a couple other interesting things that she's going to relay everything. Do you think we should reload it and take it back with us? With your seal, I don't believe they'd go through our cart.
Olmec?
Say it again.
So, all that stuff that Dallin was talking about that we found, that was outside the cart back here, Asila's asking if we should load it up and take it back with us. And she thinks that maybe with, Ormos's seal thing, they won't check our cart. Or should we leave it all here? But the problem, if we leave it all here, the bucket bandits are definitely gonna get it. But then again, if we don't leave it here, they might know something's up, so...
Edgar,
Hello.
I need you to roll me a perception check. You notice that someone is riding down the passageway heading towards you guys.
We're about to have company. I hear a horse.
Sounds like we should just go. Is that what we want to do, guys?
Yep, I'm gonna throw this guy into the cart. Say, leave it. We gotta go.
Alright. She's gonna climb into the back. Are you guys all climbing in?
Figure a way for Dallin to move the person.
Gotcha. Sorry.
All right, are you guys leaving the guy behind?
He
No.
said he threw the guy into the cart.
Yeah, I threw him into the cart.
All right, yeah, you pulled him into the cart with you. As you begin to go climbing in, Omek, you take the form of a bear.
Very good.
All right. As you do that, someone needs to strap him in.
Okay.
Who has the largest? Who has the best animal handling?
I have a 0. but
It's
I-
not animal handling. It's you have to put reins on him and such to attach him to the cart.
Land vehicles.
Yeah, you can use if you have proficiency in land vehicles. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check with your
Yep, I do.
proficiency.
What if Omic has proficiency in that and he becomes the land view?
That doesn't make sense because someone has to strap him in. All right. So what's your proficiency? Remus?
Sorry, one more time.
What was your proficiency?
I have proficiency in land vehicles. It's dexterity.
No,
It's plus one.
It's a +1?
Yeah.
How is it a +1?
My dexterity?
No, your proficiency bonus.
Oh, 3. Sorry.
Okay.
My bad. My bad.
All right.
You beat it
Apparently,
up.
everyone's starting to get a little bit spaces. So you are realizing that there's someone coming and such. So you guys decide to just do your best to strap Omek to it, and then Ega, what are you doing? Are you in the cart? Or are you
Yeah, I guess in the
outside?
cart.
All right, you jump into the cart, and right as you notice, the carriage pulls up, and then you happen to see another individual. I am on the wrong layer.
Who's it going to?
Another random human right here. You see someone riding with 2 horses, and they all of a sudden they pull over to the side right here.
Uh-oh.
All right. With that, you do manage to easily connect Omek to the carriage as you then get into the driver's seat, holding onto his reins.
All you, Omek.
Omek, what do you do? You're in it.
I start pulling them off into the sunset.
Sunset.
All right. So right at that point, all of a sudden, Omek, as you then make a quick rush out with the cart and then ride off to the road, you happen to notice that these people who are starting to get out of the carriage stops and they shout, and now it is becoming a chase.
They're going to chase. Oh, they're getting in.
Yeah, they just jump back in, and we're now going to be doing a chase scene.
Nice.
Time to get fast and furious.
Alright, so give me 1 second. I am going to have to switch you over to the other map.
I'm so excited.
Alright, let me change up the music real quick.
I've never been in a chase scene like this in a game, I don't think.
I mean, it's possible, but right now, this is going to take a moment. Alright, give me 1 second. Apparently I was not expecting a chase scene, ladies and gentlemen.
No one expects the Polar chase scene.
Here we go. Alright, Omek, we're gonna go based on your movement speed. So, are you going to a full-on dash situation?
Yes. Let's see if I can at least increase the distance between us and them.
Alright, I need you to roll me a constitution check. You will get advantage if... Right now, Omek, you're the one who's pulling the cart. Artemis, you're the one who's driving it, so you're steering Omek in this case. While Edgar and Mira, you look back and you happen to notice that the other carriage is riding right behind you guys. And you see a few individuals. The driver itself is just holding onto the reins of the horses like he's trying to get up to you guys. And then you see what seems to be more bucket bandits wearing their full attire.
Dave, please tell me you have inspiration.
Omek, would you like to use your inspiration?
Yes, I would like to use my inspiration.
Omek,
I would love
you're
to
having
use
a
my
heart
inspiration.
attack. You've never run or like carried a cart before by yourself. And your condition itself, this is taking a lot out of you, and you're not going as fast as you thought it was. Like, this whole chase is starting to go a few minutes in, and they're already catching up.
I thought inspiration lets me reroll.
Yes, go ahead and give me a reroll.
Well, I mean,
And I can never figure out how to make my character or my. I can't toggle.
Just
double
go with
roll.
the number on the left. Apparently, these are wild animal shapes.
Yeah. I just wanted to clarify. All right, we roll Constitution again.
No, you had the 13. I think you said. Is that what you said?
No. It was normal.
Can I give
Okay.
him my inspiration? Please?
I will have to say no
Okay.
to the circumstances because it's not a dire situation. It's just at the point like, Omek, you are heavy of breath as you are doing your best. And you notice that this driver is doing a lot more better and they're starting to gain up on you guys. Like,
Someone take the reins.
I'm going to say we're going to roll for combat. So let's all get to initiative.
Okay, I might click my character this time, and I'll hit initiative. Oh wait.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm glad you decided to go with polar bear instead of a horse, Dave. Good call.
A
Well,
naysayer.
still, he's carrying this by himself.
He's all alone.
Hey, Mirror Ega, what's it like to roll double digits in initiative?
I don't know. I'll let you know when you do it.
I don't know. I don't know what that's like.
I don't know. Just get more dex. Get more acrobatic.
It's okay. I think it's
You have brute force, but you don't have nimble force.
it's okay. I'm trying to figure out what level it's at that I get to roll advantage.
Omek, are you rolling your initiative as a polar bear or as yourself?
Um, I the my initiative is used, so that's why I used Omek to roll the polar bear's initiative.
Okay, I was just making sure if it wasn't just the image messing with me.
No, I was like, I wonder if I can click the polar bear, but roll it on Omek's sheet, would it work? And it did.
Alright, so let me just get the initiative on these guys.
14.12, 5.12, 10.12. Oh wow, that's a lot. Oh,
Alright, and Mary, you have a dex +2, so you go first. You go ahead of him. Omek, what's your dexterity bonus?
Um,
Is
look.
it above a 1 as a bear?
The bear's dex is no bonus. It is 0.
Okay, so in that case, you will be going below. Alright, Ega.
okay.
This guy is also going to have initiative. He's still restrained, but he's still going to try to pull something. He is not unconscious.
Someone's going to knock him out.
Alright, Ega, it is your turn. As you can definitely see that the rider is catching up to you guys, and you happen to see these bucket bandits like gear up and grabbing rifles.
Let's see. Can I? Is it possible for me to try to shoot the reins of the horses?
That is a called shot, and that will be a disadvantage.
What shot?
Called shot. In
Oh,
my
very-
terms, a called shot is a specific aimed precision. However, since you don't have any bonuses with it, it will be a disadvantage because you're.
I technically have one thing I can keep on using.
What is that?
Steady aim.
Steady aim will give you advantage, but then it'll be balanced out. So,
Right.
yeah, go ahead. In that case, roll me normally as you aim for the
Well,
horse.
let me just pop this up, so I know I'm doing that.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you take steady aim.
I'm aiming for the try and shoot, free the horses so they slow down.
Actually,
okay.
Oramus, you are driving, correct?
Yep.
All right. I need to see how stable you're keeping this cart driving. So I need you to go ahead and roll me a land vehicle. Right. Let's see. DC 9. All right. Edgar, go ahead and roll me a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Yes, because he is not keeping this thing stable. So long as you can get past. Oh no.
Oof.
So unfortunately, this would still be balanced out because you would have been getting disadvantage regardless. However, since you're neutraling it out, alright, so go ahead and give me an attack roll. 14. And you are aiming for the horse.
I mean, like not to hurt the horse, but to free it from the reins, sort of thing.
Alright, go ahead and roll me damage.
Oh wait, that was right there.
Alright, you fire and try to shoot at the reins. Your arrow manages to hit the frame of it, and the driver needs to roll his driving skill in order to counterbalance this. And that is a 5. You don't manage to hit the rein, but you do manage to make the driver pull back a bit
Yeah.
as they are no longer getting close. You have done damage to the wagon.
I'm not trying to injure them. I'm just trying to get them to basically stop.
I didn't say you didn't shoot
I know.
the horse.
I know. I'm just saying what I'm trying to do out loud.
However, you notice that one of the reins did snap,
Yes.
but he still has full control over the cart.
Okay, that's all my actions.
Alright, it is this one's turn. He is sitting up in the front, and he's going to try and shoot at Omek.
They're not popping up on the turn order for us, I think.
They're on the turn order.
I don't see it, but it might just be in yours.
Yeah, as long as it's on his, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you not see a whole bunch of bucket bandits?
No, I just see Mira, the polar bear, Ormos,
So,
and Edgar.
you see none of the enemies.
Yes, right. None of the enemies on the turn order.
Okay. Well, let's see. I still have track of them, so...
Right. But we
Alright.
don't know which one's shooting right now.
It is the one up in the front. Omek, what is your AC as a bear?
12.
12. Alright, that is a hit. As you feel something hit you on the side for 2 piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
Alright, you are still in your form. Alright, it is the driver's turn, and he's going to try to do his best to convince, to make the horses go quicker. Nope. He's still trying to grab hold of the reins and such, so he is unable to catch up. Mira, Ursula, it's your turn.
I want to use magic missile on one of the wheels of the cart, please.
Okay. Now, like I said, this wagon itself has a lot of hit points, but it will manage to slow him down just a bit. You're probably not going to destroy it unless you do massive damage. So,
Fireball.
go ahead and cast magic missile. Actually, can you cast magic missile on a object?
It doesn't say I can't.
Let me look up the spell real quick.
That's me clicking show spell description on the spell.
1 second. I have the ruling. You target 3. It's a creature of your choice.
But it doesn't actually say I can't. It doesn't say it has to be a creature though.
It says creature.
Okay, let's see.
Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you see within range. A dart deals 1d4 plus.
Okay, I'm gonna then use firebolt instead. And what's the cart made out of? Is it made out of wood?
Uh-oh.
Yes, the card is
Because
made
it
out of wood,
says a
steel, and
flammable
earth.
object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried. So I'd like to hit the cart with Firebolt, please.
All right, go ahead and roll me an attack roll then.
Oh, oops. My bad. I did the wrong thing. Yeah, I... There we go.
I have
Right, go ahead and roll me damage.
Wow. Where did that come from?
2d10. Oh, that's right. You then cast Firebolt right on the side of the cart. As you notice that the tart begins to catch a flame, it's not bursting into flame like instantly. You just notice that you do manage to hit it for the side. The wagon itself has taken some damage.
Next time we gotta be careful with using fire around our stuff, though.
Oh, yeah, it didn't
Alright,
hit us.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Yeah, that one.
Alright, so this one bucket bandit decides to rip open the side of the tarp and then aim at you guys. So he's going to actually aim at Mira.
What side is he shooting from?
This side.
I don't see anything. I don't see if you're like doing the ping thing.
Here. It's right here.
On the same side as me.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to fire at Mira regardless. That is a 17.
Yep. Okay.
You then see a barrel sticking out the side of the tarp, and then a loud bang. Asilla, you then feel something hit your shoulder as you then look that there's blood and a hole in it.
Great.
She's quite holy now.
You have taken 5 piercing damage from a gunfire. It is now this guy's turn, and he's going to try to break free of his bindings. Nope. He is squirming around. This one right here decides to get to the edge of the back. And he is going to aim right at you. Actually, they need to roll dexterity checks, since the cart is not really stable at this point. Okay, he's rolling normal. Ooh, that's a nat 1.
Oh, uh-oh. What's the thing you say?
Let's see. For sports, your target taunts you. Make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, you have disadvantage when attacking this target until you have a successful hit.
Well, who's doing the taunting?
You are.
Okay. Because what's happening is I'm not seeing your pings, and I only see 2 of the bucket bandits in the back.
Wait, only 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see only 2 bucket bandits in the driver.
Okay, you guys need to refresh.
Okay. Maybe that's what's happening. Let's see.
Alright, he has advantage because for the bucket. You succeed the save.
I refreshed, and I still see just 2 bucket bandits in the back.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll
Dylan, you
take a
could...
screenshot of... No, that didn't do anything.
on.
Are we on a different scene, or are we still on the next to the lodge? For you.
It's okay, Dylan.
Oh, here we
There
go.
we go. It
This
makes
is
so
what
much
was
more
happening.
sense.
Switch the map. It's like, wait, what do you mean there's only 2?
Okay, now we see all the bucket bandits.
Oh.
The 4
And
bucket
he's got
bandits.
the and he's got the fire on the wagon.
Yeah, we were just still stuck on the lodge.
Son of a.
So that's why we were all confused. I was confused as where you
Yeah,
were
I was
pointing
confused.
to and
Okay,
stuff.
it's
because we
fine,
couldn't see your
Dylan.
pings.
We're good. The music stopped though. Did you stop the music?
No, I didn't.
You're
Oh,
playing the
then-
music on the other thing then. Well, we solved the mystery.
Yay!
Why we couldn't see the turn order.
Yeah.
Alright, you hear the music now. It's
Yeah.
blaring this entire time. Jesus
We
Christ.
heard the music. It was just that we were still on the lodge and the music was on the lodge, but you were on this scene.
So you guys were just doing Theater of the Mind while I'm just doing all this map organization.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like, why are they having trouble seeing this?
Yeah, that's like I couldn't see your pings.
I thought I switched it over.
No
I
worries.
really
It's
did.
okay.
It's a mistake. It happens.
It happens so too often.
It's okay.
Okay.
At least
Game.
this could be a good clip of
I
the
am-
moment.
Okay, so he succeeds the wisdom saving throws. He shouts out, "For the bucket!" And then proceeds to still miss, and then shouts at the drivers like, "Keep this damn thing sturdy!" Omek, it is your turn.
Also, we're not on the turn order now.
You guys are on the turn order.
I don't see myself.
We
on
rolled our turn order on the other screen.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not on this current turn order.
I will let you know when it's your turn.
Okay.
Alright, don't
Okay.
worry about that.
We can still see our initiative. It's just that they're not on the turn order.
Oh my god, guys, come on, focus.
We're
I will
trying
let
to-
you know.
Okay.
Omek, you are
Um,
carrying this cart. Are you trying to go any faster? Technically, you can steer this cart by yourself. Ormus, you should be able to control the reins pretty well because Omek is sentient enough to drive.
But the horses are not sensing it.
No, they're not druids.
Oh, poor horses.
Alright, so Omek, I need you to roll me another constitution check as you try to keep pushing yourself.
Okay. It's a frickin' polar bears thing. Con.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do my best to improvise the best scenery as possible.
Omek will not try to go any faster. Will start to be more aggressive. He's gonna slide the cart in front, but ahead of the bandits.
Unfortunately, you rolled a 7. You notice that your breathing's starting to get heavy, so you are unable to make it go any further. You're starting to slow down a bit.
I still want to swerve it in the way of the horses and freak the horses out.
Alright, so you try and get in front of them. I can say at least you can put yourself right here.
Okay.
And that is your turn.
And I'll let out a roar to try to intimidate the horses.
The horses are gonna keep going that way unless you jump in front of them. Like, are you trying to like flip your cart and go around them, or are you trying to do a full-on stop? Because you already rolled.
I'm trying to stop in front of them, basically.
So you're doing a full-on stop.
Yeah.
Alright, I need everyone to roll 30 saving throws.
Dex saving.
Dex saving throws. as Omek goes on to a full stop.
Oh, it's a good. Oh wow, that was almost on that.
Alright, Omek, I also need you to do a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, you
Nice.
just all of a sudden just stop, and the bandits like keep going ahead, but then they realize like, what the heck? Why they just fully stop? As you then position yourself right here, like everyone almost falls over forward. Oramus, you then happen to see Omek stop for a moment.
You good?
Apparently, he cannot speak.
He's a bear.
He is a bear.
Roar once for yes and twice for no.
He's not lying.
What a growl.
You
Okay, give
notice
me
that
one Care Bear stare for yes and one Care Bear stare.
Care bear.
you can tell that Omek is out of breath and stopping at full speed. Like, he used all of his weight just to slam down, and you can feel the wagon like jump up a bit and land back. But you notice the carriage is still, the Bucket Bandit carriage is still riding a little bit forward, and then they're about to stop. So it is your turn. What do you do?
Are we heading in the direction of town?
Yes, you were riding back up north. I know the direction of this map is a little bit off. It was the only thing I had at the time for a chase. So what do you do, Lion Man? Now or never. I mean, we don't have...
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna knock this dude out that keeps flailing around in the back of the cart.
Alright, roll me a unarmed strike with non-lethal damage.
Just
And you
flat
have
strength, right?
advantage. Yep.
Go.
Don't crit.
What's your strength modifier?
Oh
2.
my goodness. That
Two.
was almost a crit.
You punch him in the face, as you didn't give him a black eye. That's also critical damage. However, he is still conscious. You pretty much, he's in a daze at this point, as you just try to knock his lights out. But
Okay, I'm gonna use my second. I'm gonna use my second attack to attack him again.
Bonus action?
No, I have extra attack.
Oh, that's right. You're level. Okay, go ahead. Unarmed strike. All right, and that's another 4 damage. As you just grab on to his head, and then like you're just trying to shut him up, like. But nope, he's still conscious.
Oh my goodness, what's this guy made of?
Well, he's made of sterner stuff, but he is bloodied at this point as you just break his nose and give him a black eye.
We're not trying to kill him.
Well, he is dazed, I will say that, but he is not out cold at this point. You're doing
Okay.
non-lethal damage to him, so...
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is your turn.
Yep.
This guy back here is, pushing his friend out of the way, and he's just like, "You dumb idiot, slow down! The cart's on fire!" and he's going to try to do his best to put out the fire.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, that did not work.
Okay, but that might make it where he's on fire.
This other one looks out through the back and notices and points out, "Hold on, they're stopping!" And he's gonna fire at disadvantage. And he's just gonna fire. Let's see if it roll 1d4. Oh shit!
What?
He fires, and this would definitely be a disadvantage. Orvis, you were holding this guy up with a
Oh,
scruff,
no.
and then all of a sudden you see blood splatter in front of your face, and there's a giant bullet hole through his eye socket.
Oh, he's dead.
He is dead.
Whoopsie, dude. See. Well,
This one bucket bandit trying to shoot you guys shoots at the cart. It goes through the tarp and hits your hostage.
well, I guess that's why you don't trust bandits with hostage negotiation.
Right. You did notice this cart is now at a full stop. Eka, it is your turn.
Let's see. Am I able to see them from where I am right now?
You are at a full stop right now.
Well-
You have line of sight at them. However, you do not see them through the side. You can only see them through the front. So at least in this direction right here. You can go up further to the front of the side or make a hole of the tarp.
Or hop out, since we're stopped.
Or hop out.
Or we could get Oma to keep on going again.
Well, unfortunately, that's him. So you can command him to do it, and then you can take your turn.
Let's see.
This is one crazy Wild West chase, ladies and gentlemen.
Not your usual one. Let me see something. La, 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 la. You know what? I'm just going to do something out of the blue, and I am going to throw out a fuzzy ball
Where are
from
you
the bag
throwing
of tricks.
Where are you throwing this out?
Egg is going. Let's see, how far can I throw this? Let me see. I can throw it up to 20 feet.
Where are you throwing this?
Yeah, I throw it right there.
All right. And what fuzzy ball are you activating?
Well, let's see. I keep on accidentally closing it. I don't know why I keep on closing my receipt. Let's see. I have to roll.
Top of the thing you're casting.
Let's see. I closed it. The bag of tricks.
Okay, so brown.
I believe I roll 1d8.
Yes. Let me look at the animals. All right, go ahead and roll.
Drat! That's the worst one.
Brown bag?
Yes.
I don't
Did I
have a
get-
brown.
What?
I
It's
don't-
rust. I believe it's rust.
Okay, so it's rust
You
color.
labeled it brown, but I believe you mean rust.
I didn't label it at all.
Yes.
I'll
in
make the
Orville's,
adjustments in a bit. 1 second.
yeah, in Orville's magical listing, item listing, it's labeled as brown.
Well, I don't remember labeling like that, so let me change that up to rust color real quick. Actually, wait a minute. Press color. I remember you summoning a goat
Yeah.
And a lion.
and a lion. Okay, so... Oh... You throw out a little fluff ball and all of a sudden it then turns into a tiny little rat and it's like... Alright, that is your action, so...
Can I tell the rat to just be a nuisance to the Bucket Bandits?
You command it to attack?
Yes.
Alright, the rat is gonna go and charge and climb up the cart. Oh, that's not where it's supposed to be. Oh my god. Alright, that is your turn.
Yes.
Alright. So... Nope, nope, nope. It is this other Bucket Bandit's turn. And he's gonna shout out at the driver and such. Actually, he's gonna grab the reins and he's gonna try to move the cart over on the other side to block you guys off. And that is his action.
That question. Let me see.
Alright, that's his turn. The driver is going to jump out and try to duck and cover. He is going to run behind the cart and hide.
I want the rat on that one. Okay.
Alright, Scylla, it's your turn.
Alright, so, first I'm gonna roll a d20. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Oh no.
Yep, I haven't got to
Okay.
do this yet, and I need to. So, I want to fire right here. If my clicker thing will work.
Your range is,
20 feet. Oh, it's, it's 150 feet for Fireball.
Yeah, and that's a radius of 20 feet.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I mean-
aim it straight.
Yep.
Kaboom!
It's not gonna hit any of us, so.
Okay, so you're pinpointing it right here. Let me get something real quick, because this guy is going to have advantage on his dexterity saving throw because he's hiding behind the cart.
Oh.
That's a 13, so he is hidden. That's for his stealth, unfortunately.
Yeah, the DC is 15.
15. Alright, so he's gonna get to. Okay,
We
so.
killed that rat!
I'm sorry.
He just tried to nibble!
You want me to cast it?
You can, I'm just good.
Alright, so the Commodore rolled a 16.
But
On
what
a
about
fireball.
the 13? Okay.
The 13 was for his stealth.
Oh. Oh.
He was
okay.
taking cover, that's why he has advantage. My apologies. As for the rest of the Bucket Bandits, the DC for this fireball is a 15.
And I hate to say this, but I am trying to hit the horses too,
Oh.
because that way they can't move.
Alright, so that was a 19 for the first one.
Yeah, and I don't think Fireball cares if you're hiding, by the way.
Well, it gives advantage because he's proning himself.
Did you just roll initiative for them?
Yeah, why are you rolling initiative?
Initiative. Wait,
Mhm.
why did I click? What the fuck? That's supposed to be their saves. God. All right, 1 second. 19,
That was
11. What's that? Not 20. 15. 12. All right, so
what do we
your
do for the rat?
DC was a 15. 1, 2, 3. 3 succeed, 2 fail. And the rat also needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
And the
but
horses.
that damage is just going to kill it.
My poor rat.
And the horses.
I hate to do that, but Asilla doesn't care. Mira would, but
That's a 7. And that's a 3.
Yeah, those horses are now going to be nice jerky.
So. Holy shit.
so yeah, we can go around them now.
So, right as you cast Fireball, you take a step forward, you notice that one of them shot you. You are pissed. You fling a Fireball right at the cart, and they're all just like panicking. It's like, oh shit! And hold on, let's see.
Oh, that's the first. Okay.
This one is bloodied. He gets pushed out. This one is also bloodied. Like everyone close to the impact.
Oh, I killed
And-
one. Oh wow, I killed two. Oh,
Oh, you killed 3.
And unfortunately, the driver is also dead.
The horses and the rat are dead as well. You killed. Let's see.
It
1.
would have been
Five,
it would have
six,
disappeared in an
7.
hour. Stop.
Oh, it disappears at dawn.
So, hold on, I need to do the effect. This is too good.
Now, I want to ask a question. Because the cart that we this one almost had gunpowder in it. Did this have gunpowder in it?
Oh! Oh!
What? Uh-oh. It did.
He's like, they're all dead.
As you fire, next thing you notice the explosion of the fireball hits the cart pretty bad, but then all of a sudden it causes a huge explosion. Bodies are shot forth. I need to roll the damage.
Just out of curiosity.
That was a whole keg.
We really just need to know if there's going to be a road after this.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Well, the guy's dead anyways. We could just climb around.
I mean, we got lots of jerky now. If you're like human.
No.
You then see the wagon, a wheel goes flying over.
Yeah, don't shoot Mira or Isilla. She gets mad. I'm so happy I finally got to use that spell though.
As the situation, you guys just look dead stare at this cart full of bucket bent dead corpses, like fiery blaze. So you seem very impressed. That worked a lot more than it should have.
Nah, she's not gonna show that. She's just gonna be smug and like, don't fuck with me.
Internally, you thought that.
Oh yeah. But
Oh, did you roll a d20 for that fireball, by the way?
yes, I did.
Okay,
It was a 14.
it was a
Yes,
14.
I've been doing better about that.
Good, good. I was about to say.
Roll me it.
Oh, that's right. I did see the 14. I'm amazed.
And before she rolled a 1, if you did another fireball on top of herself.
So, as you guys just looking at this wreckage and all the bodies scattered like burnt corpses, flaming buckets, the whole cart set ablaze from the explosion, and the fire, the burning burst of it all shot up about 30 feet high. Like, Omek, you felt that explosion. Not like it hitting you like the full fire, but like you felt the heat coming off of it.
Anyone have marshmallows?
What do you guys do?
I'm going to get down slowly, compose myself, and immediately start looking for buckets.
Yes, that's great.
What? So you can kick the bucket?
No, so we can
And if
turn
I
it
find
in.
them and they're on fire, I want to try to like smush them in the snow to like put the fire out.
Roll me
And
an
then examine.
investigation check. As you can
See-
see, this cart is set ablaze.
Okay. Oops. Sorry.
That is a 7. I would say you look at this one. The bucket, the helmet itself is burnt on one side, and half of his body is like completely charred. Like he was shot out of the wagon. And you just grab onto his helmet, and you can just see the charred remain of his face, and his eyes are like white. But you now have a burnt bucket bandit helmet.
Nah, that's a shame. I feel like they pay more for the full bucket. It still has the emblem on it, right?
It's still fashioned as the helmet
That's
itself.
that's a win.
You have claimed one burnt bucket bandit helmet.
Well, I have flame resistant. Can I go through there and just grab the rest of the buckets?
You're still going to go in a burning cart that's been destroyed. No.
Okay.
I would say you are not even that crazy.
Okay.
Also, it's a blazing inferno right now.
Well, let's get going back to town. I'm sort of bleeding.
Yeah, you guys aren't cold anymore because the fire on this cart is just set ablaze. Like, the tarp itself is, like, still burning. Alright, and, with that, I would like to say that is the end of our session.
Alright, guys. Everyone have a good night. We are going to be... I think the next session we are going to be... Let me see.
Break.
Yeah, so we're actually not going to be playing on the 20th, so I will be updating everybody when the next session will be on Discord. So we'll see you then. Thank you for watching.